We all remember that feeling. A new city, a blank map, gods watching from above, and us clicking, placing, adjusting, granaries here, fountain there, maybe an agora on the left side of the road, or was it in the right? And then the house evolved. One little push and we felt like actual rules of ancient Greece.
Nice.
Then it devolved. We moved buildings, we rebuilt the road, we placed second agora just in case, we prayed to Demeter, to Poseidon, in game and possibly in real life as well.
Damn!
Still nothing. Here's the truth. None of us admitted when we were young we were not playing Zeus. We were guessing at Zeus. We were just clicking and hoping the city gods were merciful enough that day. So, welcome back, nostalgic people. This is I Beg You Games, and today we stop guessing. So let's start with something simple. A wheat farm produces grain. That grain travels to a granary, and the granary stores it at ease. If the farm produces 8 wheat, the granary holds 8 wheat. Straightforward. We all understood this part. But here's the most of us stop paying attention. When the agora lady collects that wheat from the granary and bring it back to agora, something's happened to it. Those 8 physical sacks of wheat, they just become 800 inside the agora. The distribution point does not just move the resource, it multiplies by 100. And I call this 100 times multiplier. And it does not only apply to wheat. The same goes happen with fleece, with olive oil. Every time a vendor collects a good from a storage building and bring it back to the stall, that good multiplied by 100 inside the stall. This is not a detail buried in manual somewhere. It was running underneath everything we built, and most of us never saw it. Now since we see it, why don't we use it? Once we understand 100 times multiplier, we can do something we could never do before. We can calculate exactly how many people or how many houses one producer sustains in a full of year. Let us start with wheat. A fully stuffed and supplied wheat farm produces 8 shakes per year. Those 8 shakes travels to the granary. The agora lady collects them, and after the 100 multiplier, the agora now holds 800 units. Each citizen consumes 0.25 units of wheat per month, which is 3 units per year. I'm talking units here in agora units. So, how many people does one wheat farm can feed for a full year? One wheat farm running at full capacity feeds approximately 266 people for an entire year. Take a moment with that number. A city of 500 citizens only needs 2 wheat farms to completely food secure for 12 months. Now, let's apply the same annual logic with the fleece. A fully stuffed carding shed can produce 8 pieces of fleece per year. After the 100 times multiplier at the vendor stall, that fleece has become 800 vendor units. But fleece consumption is measured differently. It is not per citizen, it is per house. Every house that demands fleece draws 2 units per month, regardless how many people live inside. It means it takes 24 units per house per year. So how many houses does one cutting shed supply for a full of year? One cutting shed covers approximately 33 houses per year. That is reasonable number, manageable and predictable. Now let us look at the third good. One fully supplied olive press produces 5 jars of olive oil per year. Through 100 times multiplier, that becomes 500 vendor units. So because olive press measurement just like fleece, so that 500 units will be divided by the same 24 units per house per year. One olive press covers only 12 houses per year. That is the number that should change how every one of us build from this point forward. One olive press only covers 20 houses. One cutting sheds can cover 33. For the same city size, we will always need more olive presses than cutting sheds, and dramatically more than wheat farms. This is why our city used to stall at a certain point and we had no idea why. Houses were devolving not because of the road, or maybe a fountain, or maybe the goddamn sanctuary. They were devolving because we simply did not build enough farms, maybe cutting sheds, or maybe olive presses. But the math is always there, we just never ran it. So this is where I'm gonna leave you today. We came back to this game as nostalgic people. We are living it as better analytical thinkers because we finally asked the right question. Not where do I place this building, but what does this system actually need? That question will serve you far beyond ancient Greece. I'm Abby Good Games. Play smart, and I'll see you in the next video.